it is time for this week's Plan With Me video, and I'm actually really excited about the kit I'm going to use. It just arrived in the mail literally 2 days ago. I don't think I've ever used a kit so fast before, but it is this beautiful kit from Station Stickers. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it is kind of holographic, which I don't think I've ever used a kit like this before. It is so cool. So Chrissy very kindly sent me this kit, and she also gave me a promo code to use, so if you guys are interested, I'm going to link it down below. It's just a beautiful Fable and it will give you 10% off the shop. But yeah, she had 2 limited edition kits coming out. This one is the hologram, so I picked this one, but there was another one called Boho Girl, which looked really great as well. But of course I picked this one just because of the hologram effect. Just to walk through what's in this kit, because I actually haven't gone through it before. We've got full boxes, and these are some icons, some ombre heart check boxes. You got your glitter headers, your half boxes, you have your headers, some quarter boxes, some icons, the weekend banner, you got your activity boxes, your date pickers, well, not date pickers, what am I saying? Sorry, I'm still kind of in work mode. You've got your date headers, you've got some strips, your bottom strips, and yeah, that's the entire kit. And then this is a little backing card that comes with it. Yeah, so I'm gonna get right into the plan with me. Okay, so this is the week we'll be planning. I don't have too much going on this week. I have some training, some reward style training on Wednesday, I think, coming up, but I haven't seen an email around that, so I don't know if it's on anymore. So one of the wedding presents we got from last year was a dinner on one of the Melbourne trams. It's kind of this thing where it's like very heritage tram and you can have dinner on it and it goes around the city. It was one of the gift vouchers that our friends gave us, so we've got that booked in for Friday nights. And then I'm catching up with Violet and Jimmy on Saturday, most likely to help Tobias do some filming for his channel, so I've got that booked in as well. So first things first, bottom strips, so I'm going to get right into that and I'll be right back. Bottom bar is done, so I'm moving right along to Monday. I love that she has glitter headers for this kit. I feel like, I wish all kits had glitter headers because I feel like it just makes, especially my planning style, which isn't very structured, just makes it so much easier. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually put glitter headers at the top of this entire spread. Don't know which color to pick. I'm gonna go for this one. I feel like a stronger color at the top would work well, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I'm also gonna put the weather stickers down since I'm working at the top. So actually, now I've kind of collected my thoughts, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put all these down at the top headers here, and then I'm going to put the date headers down, and then I'm gonna see if I can fit some weather stickers into the top as well. So I'm gonna speed that part up and then I'll come back to Monday. So the top part is all done. I'm going to move right along to Monday. I'm going to start off with a quarter box and then just start doing, I'm going to mark down my hot chocolate. I did think about doing the activity boxes down at the bottom as I usually do, but I think I've decided I'm not going to do that today. Mostly because there's not a lot of TV shows on recently, so I feel like the consistency is not really needed as much. And I don't really feel like marking down the meals because I think I want to start tracking nutrition in a different planner. Haven't thought of it yet, but thinking out loud. So I went a little bit crazy and I went to Officeworks and picked up a bunch of new whiteout tapes, and these two, I have a couple more, but these two so far I've really enjoyed using, so hopefully it will perform well on camera. I do find that this one, the tape doesn't rip off as cleanly, so I always have like stragglers on the end, if that makes sense. So that's a little bit annoying, but I feel like at some point I can do like a whole review video on all the whiteout tapes that I've ever tried, but I don't know if that would be a very interesting video, to be honest. I'm going to put down a to-do list just to mark down what I need to accomplish on Monday. I think I'll throw down one of these full boxes. I've got to figure out which full box I want to keep to the sidebar. I think I'm going to use the unicorn on the sidebar, so I'll save that one. And I think I'll use this girl. Guys, I'm obsessed with the holographic overlay that Chrissy put on. It looks so amazing. I think it's going to take this spread to the next level. I feel silly saying that, but I think it's going to look amazing. Put that down. Just going to put down a little appointment box. Because it is technically date night. And will this half box fit? This half box would just fit maybe if I move the appointment box down just a tiny bit. There we go. Got it a little bit more even. And the sticker's been pulled up twice and it's still doing okay. All good. I'm going to use one of these icons here. I'm going to use this one, this little heart one here. How cute is this? And this just represents our date night. Okay, so moving on to Tuesday. I'm going to throw down this half box first. And then, actually I should just go ahead and white all these out, because I know I'm going to white them out regardless. So let me go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. Okay, I didn't want to include the whiting out adventures in part of this video because it was quite tragic. I'm starting to wonder if it's more of a me problem than a whiteout problem, but I'm just gonna move right along. I'm gonna put down this full box just here. I'll change it up a bit. I kind of want to mark down what I get for lunch this time instead of dinner, because especially just during the weekday. I don't think I'll do it for the weekend, but I think it would be pretty cool to track it for the weekday. So I'm going to just put that down there, and I might put one just here on top of the full box. Hopefully I get it straight. Just because I'm working at a different location at the moment where I will be buying lunch every day, so I just kind of want to track that. And then right under that, I'm going to attempt to make kind of like a stacked small checkbox. It's today. Labels. I'm going to put this label down first. And then I'm going to take these asterisks, and I'm going to take 4 of them and just stack them. Cool. That's kind of cool, I think. I mark down a little coffee cup just up here. Sorry, out of screen. Sorry, I'm looking at my planner and not looking at the screen above, which I should be, because then I can see what's in frame. But this one is from Shannon's Uncreate. I think I'm gonna put down, I'm gonna put another half box down. But I want to create a nice background for it. And I like that these stickers are kind of layered. And then put this just on top of that. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, now we're on to Wednesday. Wednesday I have my training, but I still have no idea if this training is on because I haven't heard anything back, and it's like a few days from now. So I think I'm actually just not going to mark it in at all. I'm going to put down this ombre heart checkbox. My to-do list, and I always prefer to do my to-do list a little higher on Wednesdays because of the coil. I don't know, because I'm right-handed, so this coil always gets in the way when I'm on this side. I imagine that if you're left-handed, then it gets in the way when you flip it the other side. So I'm gonna go straight to the bottom. So instead, I'm gonna take this bottom strip here and okay, I need tweezers. So I'm gonna put this right at the bottom. And then I'm going to take the next strip and just place it just about here. Make sure it's straight. Looks pretty straight to me. And then I'm going to put down this, and hopefully it layers nicely. Looks pretty good to me. And that's just to remind me to make sure I complete all the orders. Okay, so I'm going to take this quarter box, just put it here. I'm going to leave this part blank because I might do a mini to-do list here. I'm not really sure yet. I'm going to see how I go with the rest of the plan with me. So I'm going to flip over to Thursday. No plans for Thursday. I'm going to put this quarter box here for my hot chocolate for the day. And then I'm going to put down a full box. And I think this time I'm going to use that rainbow one that I didn't want to use. This is so cute. I love the design on this. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put a meal sticker on here. Throw it down. Yeah, do it here. There we go. Okay. So that reminds me I should put down my meal sticker here as well. Actually, I'll put it down at the bottom this time, just so it doesn't get too busy at the top. And then I want to do some half box layering. There we go. Perfect. And then I need an actual to-do list. I'm just going all busy doing whatever looks good, and then I'm like, oh, I should probably get a to-do list down because I will need to do things. Put this on its side. Yeah, I know it's not very flush right at the bottom here, but I kind of like it that way. I've gotten really into just like trying to put little bits of white strips and white spaces everywhere. Feels a lot less heavy to me personally. I'll put down this label. Great, and now we are on to Friday. So I have a coffee catch up with a friend at 2:30. So, well, I say coffee catch up because he will drink coffee. I will not be drinking coffee because, as you guys know, I don't drink coffee. I am a hot chocolate sort of person. So I think I'm going to start off the day by putting down a to-do list first. And I'll get a... I'm actually going to put a today sticker instead of to do. And then I just need to mark down the fact that I am going to meet up with Greg for coffee. This is actually, put that down, and then I'll get a half box down for Greg's coffee. Should I layer it? I do quite like it, but I feel like this one has too much space around it, so I'll put this down, and then if I put this, so then this should just be here. And that should hopefully create a little less space around it. I can't tell if it's crooked, but I'm just going to ignore it and move on because I don't want to go crazy about resticking things. So I'm going to put down a full box now. I'm going to use this one. This is so amazing. Oh, it looks so pretty. I have no idea how she does this. It's so pretty. And then I need to mark down the tram, so I'm going to put down a little appointment box here. Just this one. Right at the bottom. I wonder what sticker I can use to mark tram. Like tram dinner. I'm gonna put date. I think it's appropriate. And I'll just stick this down here to remind me to write that in when I go back to write everything in. VJ Day. So Violet and Jimmy. We're not actually sure what time we're going, what we're planning to do yet, so that is still all up in the air. But I do know that I want to put down my weekend banner. This is the weekend banner. And now I'm just trying to think what would be a smart way to do this. Kind of want to put down some washi at the top here and then put this down, kind of like what I do with my personal planner. So I'm just going to have a look and see what washi tape I've got that will match this. I think this is kind of the closest that I've got because it's kind of in that same color family of being like powdery blue, purple. You know it, I know it. I think one will be enough actually, because the weekend banner is not that tall. Yeah, one is plenty. I know it doesn't feel very centered, but I kind of wanted the tops to just like touch the kind of overlay a little bit, overlap a little bit. So yeah, so half box to signify that we're going out to see Violet and Jimmy. And as always, every time I see Violet and Jimmy, I put down a little bergamot sticker because I feel like that is Violet. That's like Violet's spirit animal, bergamot. And then I'm going to put down some to-do lists. So I'll put this down here. Sometimes we just schedule days out together, like on a Saturday, because Violet is, as you guys know, owns an amazing sticker shop, and sometimes it's just great when we can sit together and brainstorm ideas either for our shops or for YouTube or just content we want to create, because we're very like-minded in that way. We love creating content, but I think sometimes we just kind of need somebody to bounce ideas off or things like that. We've actually had a lot of like, I would call them like work shopping sessions where we'd get together for the afternoon and we'll have legitimately post-it notes, and we stick them up all in the window and come up with ideas and what we want to do. So I think it's just really great to have a partner or somebody that you can do that with. I'm going to do that layering thing again, except I'm going to use this little guy. I hope that's straight. It's so hard to know if it's straight when it's just like strips like this, because it's very hard to tell, especially when you're filming on camera and I'm kind of at an angle when I plan, because I gotta make sure my camera has full view of what I'm doing. Put this here. There we go. And I'm gonna leave this part blank for now as well. So come up here, I'm gonna put up my to-do list a lot higher since I won't be going out. Since I'm not planning to go out on Sunday, I think Sunday's gonna be a stay at home, get stuff done sort of day. I'm gonna go back to the bottom and put down this half box to wash my makeup brushes, because confession, I didn't actually do it last weekend. Well, it's this weekend, but I didn't do it the weekend before. And it is not pretty to struggle to try and put makeup on with bad, dirty brushes. Sorry if that's more information than I need to share. But I think we'll all go into those ruts. People who really love makeup, I don't know if everyone is so diligent as to like keep it always clean. So I'd like to feel that I'm not that alone when it comes to that. Put this here. Cool. Alright. I think my spread is mostly done. I think I need to just do the sidebar now. So I'm going to flip that upside down and put down this full box. I actually have a spare full box, which is weird. I didn't think I'd have that. Okay. I always struggle to get this straight. Always, without fail, struggle so hard. But I think I did, no. See, I can tell I didn't do it completely right, and so the subsequent stickers are going to struggle as a result. Oh well. Okay, I'm going to put down my hydration sticker from Happy Clouding, because as you know, love to track my water. And then I'm going to put down, which one would be good for steps? I think fitness probably represents steps best. I'm going to just leave a little bit of white space, just to change things up a little bit. And then I've got this to track steps. Okay, and then I've got 2 habit trackers, so I'm going to put those down. And I'm going to leave a little white space in between each one. I just want to see what it looks like in the end. I think it just looks a little cleaner maybe. And, oh, well, not cleaner, but maybe more consistent with the way I've been planning here. Because I always like to leave a lot of white space here. And then in my sidebars I go like no white space, so. And then I have a little bit of space down here, so let's see what strips might fit. Just to kind of finish it off nicely. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna put that one down here. It's not exact, but it's good enough. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'm gonna write everything down and then I'll be right back. So I'm back and this is the entire spread. Oh, I love this thread. It is so soft. It's so dreamy. I think the only new stickers I put down were maybe this one from Obsessed with Cute, Oh Hello Stationery, and Sweet Kawaii Designs. But I think everything else is from the kit itself, so it's pretty comprehensive. Yeah, but if you're interested in this kit at all, then be sure to check out the links down below. I will link everything, plus the coupon code. Thank you so much, Chrissy, for sending me this kit. It is beautiful, it is amazing, and I'm loving it so much. Anyways, hope you guys have an amazing weekend. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to you, internet.